ask ourselves every time, why is my book not selling on Amazon? Why is that after all the publishing still I don't have sales on Amazon? Definitely I've been in that stage. Everyone being in the stage, even with your best way, sometimes it doesn't. So I've decided to pick out five, yes, seven good reasons I think your book don't sell. And the first one here is this: you don't understand why you started Amazon KDP. Yes, you don't really understand it. What I mean is, let me take you to Google, for example. The first thing we see people search is this: does Amazon KDP pays? The first question people always ask before they go into a business, which is good. Very, very good. So when you come up like this, you try to click some stuff, you're moving around and you're looking for screenshots all over the screen, and you see one zero, you just, oh, I want to get this. Yes, and it's not a crime to go do research, but if you come with the mindset of Ponzi scheme, you won't even make a dime. You won't make a dime, because Amazon is a great business. When I mean business, because let's do a research here now. When did Amazon started? These are what we should know, at least. Now, let's start the all side of my screen. Now, look at when this stuff started. This is on the 5th of July 1994. Some people are not even born. It means it's a business. If you want to crash, you would have crashed. But coming with the mindset of, if I invest, so maybe the person who gave you the training or stuff, or where you got your research from, is if I invest 20,000 on this business, I'm going to make 100,000. Who does that? It's not going to work that way. It's not going to work. So Amazon is a business, and not just a Ponzi scheme. All right, what is a Ponzi scheme? A question we should ask ourselves. Since this is a discussion, a Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent investment scam which generates returns for earlier investors with money taken from later investors. This is a very nice definition. I'll tell you, Amazon pays eternity. Amazon should pay. The word eternity, though, shouldn't be used, but Amazon is not a Ponzi scheme. KDP is not a Ponzi scheme, depending on what you are doing. So put that one behind. Don't go for screenshot. Going for screenshot is going to kill you when you try that. Now, the second one is after this. The first one says, you don't understand why you started Amazon KDP. Kindle Direct Publishing, which is KDP, is a business. It involves writing, it involves all stuff, it involves you selling something dead. So you should know your why you are into this. I want to put on some content out there. I want to write books. I want to make some design. I want to understand myself. I want to provide values. As an Amazon, a KDP publisher, independent publisher, whatever, note what you do online is to give values. If you don't give value on this, you won't make money from it. Ensure you give value. Me too, I've been in that shoe. Even me, when I try to tell you reports, I've been in this place whereby no dime had been made. I started not quite long. Even before my last channel went off, I have to come to Amazon KDP. And this is just modular. These are free promotions and stuff. I learned patience. So in the space of a month, within a month, this one just came in and like, wow. So now when I understood this, and I have to know this is a business, this is not a stuff we just run into and want to make all dimes, all kinds of money from it. So that's number one. Now let's go to number two. Now this is number two. You don't do proper research. Yes, this is the real deal again. You don't do proper research. Someone will carry the phone. You come straight to Amazon. Maybe let's just do one or two research here. So I'm going to come here and just hit on Amazon.com from here. Then depending on the country, I'm doing this video from Nigeria anyway, so you can subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out when it comes to stuff. All right, now, so I've logged in now. You just come in and what you write is, you come in and say, book for health. Yes, you just come in, book for health, and you move on to, and you just come to this place, and you're moving on the screen. You see this one, 80 reviews. You move on and say 434 reviews, 1175 reviews, and all these 1869 reviews, and your heart pricks you and you say, I want to duplicate this one, so I'm going to follow this guy's stuff. I'm talking about this reason you don't make sales, you don't do proper research. So you say, oh, I want to follow this guy because I think, first of all, check the year this book was published. That is 2014. That is a good years back now. You see, this one is 2018, a good years back now, and some stuff 20. And one thing you should consider, though I won't start telling you all this, but I will show you as time goes on how you can put this. The total result for book for health is 123104, which is a very huge search. If you make book regards this, like you just go there and write book for health, you won't make a dime in the next 100 years, if I'm not mistaken. Because from here now you can see the total result from here is 100,000 search total. Then first page, and nobody buys more than this first page. Anyone coming in this page except it's expensive. So you have to be careful. Keyword research is very useful, and niching down is very, very important. Niching down is very, very important. When I mean niching down, it's very, very important in this place. So now that's why I said in this place you don't do your proper research. So you don't do proper research. If you do proper research, you will. So you should learn that you can come here and now say book for ed for kids. So let's just write for kids and see if we can niche down. So let's hit on enter and see. Now we're having 20,000 results. You see, we've come down to a very lower amount, and you see we have 20,000 results. We can still move on and say book for ed for kids under 8 years. Let's write 8 under 8. Now hit on enter and see if it's going to come down from 20 down to something lower or prettier than that. So that's why I say take time to do your research, because now you can see age 4 to 8 and stuff. You see this one that just published, though sponsor hard. I really don't run sponsor hard. I believe if you've made money, you can do adverts, because adverts gives you good sales and all that stuff. You get. All right, so let's just wait. Simply network is bad. Let me just try fix it off. All right, so now you see we've gone down to 79. You see total search now is 798 result for book for health under 8. You see now we're niching down and things are getting better for us. So now if you discover now, if you notice, it's no longer the 100,000, it's no longer the 20,000. We are now in 798, and this means the total result for these books is just how much? Good amount, 798 books. Definitely in a space of 3 months you should have a sales in this your book, and you should be happy you did. And from here we having the best rank here is 82,638 total search. This is a good book, and if I should do the calculation for you, I'm just come here and say TCK book calculator. Then I want to calculate how much you'll be making if you decide to write a book for health under for children under 8, which means children of 1 can read a book, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and stuff like this. Then if I come in and okay, let me just make something here. Let us say that's a book. So I'm going to post this here. In case you don't know what this means, this is just to calculate how much. It can give you an idea of how much this person is making, in case you want to model these stuffs. So let me just X this guy out. Then I'm going to clear this stuff from here now. Then I'm going to clear this again. Then I'm going to click calculate. So it means per day this person makes 4 sales out of this book, and this is a very good. So I1 here is 905, which means if your book should rank, you can rank in between this place, and low here is 140. So you can still niche down as well and keep on niching down. I can't start showing you all this and how to go about this, but I think this should give you an understanding of what and what. And if I should add, your price is very high. Some of you don't make sale because you are too stingy. You want to make all the millions, so your price is so high. Now average price for this book, the highest price is $42 for per book. Then keep your own in between the average. So if average is 12, put your own at 10. So put your own at 10. Put your own at 10 because it's very important. This is 10, and you can mix this after doing all your calculations and stuff like this. So always check the reviews really matters. Then total result matters, because if you have lesser search, your book is going to rank soonest. Yes, it's going to rank soonest and rank soonest. So at this independent publisher, we just have 2 people who have done this stuff, and you can become the 3rd person in this, and you make money. You might be thinking, which extension is this? The extension is called Amazon BSR, stuff like that. So you can check that on Chrome. Yes, Chrome store. Or if you want to get all the extensions for this, all you have to do is send me a message immediately to my WhatsApp link, or drop on the comments, please help me or any stuff, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so let's make this a bit faster. Then the 3rd one here is you publish quantity over quality. This is a killer bean. When I mean a killer bean, this is where it really ends. A lot of people want to make some people want to make so much money from these stores, and they're not willing to publish quality. Lazy people making some stuffs. If you come here now to my books, if you let me go to bookshelf from here, saddening to say I have published nothing less than close to 30 something books, still no sales, because then I wanted to make some books. And what I do is I'll just go straight to this place. I will come to this place because they say make low content book. Sorry, I'm not abusing low content, but it's almost saturated. When I mean saturated, it means a lot of people have made it, because what is easy, people go into it, but what's difficult, people really don't go into it. So now, if you come here now, you're going to say, maybe you want to make a diary. I'm going to just type on diary. Then it's going to bring in some diary from here. Then let's just wait for this stuff to come up. Now you're going to come in here. Then I'll tell you edit diary. Then, so if you decide to click this, or you want to make a full diary, or you want to make journal, or let's assume you come here, you search for journal. You edit it on journal. Then when the journal comes up, because everybody talks about journal, you yourself, you want to make journals, then you move on to this side, you're looking for journals. You say, oh, I've gotten a simple journal. You come into this gratitude journal because you've seen it. Because definitely when you come to this place and you search for gratitude journal from here, let's just come here the same way you're searching. You say gratitude, or let's just write gratitude journal. Okay, you see, we have for women, for men, and from stuff. Look at the extensions here, expands everything. Let's say you've moved on to the screen and you have gratitude journal for kids, for all these stuffs, and you want to make some gratitude journal. Let's say you now pick this one for men Christian, and after your search you discover you're having 10,000 search, which you have to still niche down if you really want to make money from this, because this is a really poor search. Your book won't come up anytime soon here, so you have to niche down till you get some stuff. So now the next thing we'll do now is to just you will come straight to this place and write gratitude journal. Oh my dear, you either customize this template, and when you click on customize this template, you move on. Then when it comes up, because they say the journal is low content, you just come in and allow this to load. All you do is to just right click or make a copy of this. Just keep on duplicating the page. They tell you when you duplicate, you keep on duplicating, and in a space of some, you've made 100 pages, and you run straight to Amazon like this, and the next thing you are eating up is create. This is not what it should be. This is not what it should be, because if you go there and you just click on create and you just upload, oh, you are missing a lot of things. So your quality books are very important over quantity. Take your time. Take your time to make books, and make books that don't even make sales. Quality books. And still, let me just open my Google Doc. Let me see if I have some stuff I've not really touched. So let me open this stuff. There are some books I make that are 400 pages. Yes, definitely, I'll tell you how I make them as time goes on. So now I'm going to show you all this stuff, and let me see the easiest page. I'll click on file in this place, because this is more practical. We're not doing this out of the window. We are doing this together so that you really get it when it comes to. So I wrote a short books on family devotion. This one is family devotion guide with kids, which will sell sooner. Yes, it's going to sell sooner. It has not started selling. I talk about jokes and some stuff. So let me click on this whimsical whisper jokes I made book, and I have clicked on it. It's going to open. So 100 funny jokes I talked about and stuff. Now if I move on to this page, I have, okay, so this book should be some good amount of page here. It's still coming up anyway. Some good amount of page. I know you say, oh, how many pages this and stuffs like this. Network is really giving issues right now, but trust me, we should have it ready. Let me just eat to the end of this book faster. You see, I'm having it's not up. I'm trying to get to the end of this book so that let me just run down to this book. But anyway, it seems network is really giving me some stress in this place, and I don't really fancy stress. All right, I'm going to exit the page because I don't have that time. So now let me just reload again if possible. If it comes up, if it doesn't come up, I move on to what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to tell you is this: ensure you don't just publish quality. Take time and publish quantity, and ensure you've done your research. As I've said here, ensure you do your proper research. So we'll go to the next one, which is you don't focus on a niche. This is really a problem somewhere. You are just on different places talking about trends. If you don't know what a niche is, maybe we should Google this together. It's very, very key you know this. What is a niche? It's good you understand when someone say, hey, what's a niche? a comfortable or suitable position in life or employment. But we are going to get this one out from it, because sometimes your need cannot be comfortable, but it's a position in life that you just want to fulfill and give value in it. If you are talkative, you learn talking like me who talk like this, you might want to talk about content marketing. That is a niche you focus on. But most time we should focus on niche that have large audience, but you have to niche down. You have to go down till you get something. Digital marketing is a niche, because you can come here and say type of niche. Let's just come here now. Let's do it more practical. Type of niche. I'm going to hit on enter. So type of niche, you see what are the 4 type of niche, which this is not even the reason. We have habitat niche, food niche, and all this. If you don't know what a niche is, let's get into Amazon itself. Now, I'm about to publish a book. For example, I'm going to edit one of this book here, which is on the draft. Then I'll come here now. I'm going to hit on this stuff. I'm going to just click on edit paperback content, because I use this for a practical stuff, so it's just on the draft. I'm not doing anything with it. So now it's going to load. Then we're going to move on to this place. I'm going to come back to this paperback details. So I'll come back to the side so that we have this part of the niching. Now, if you move on to this place, you want to make your book. Then if I come straight to this category in Amazon, that is the niche itself. Category in Amazon. So I'm going to edit this category. Then it's going to ask for different stuff. So what I'll do is to reset this category. Let me just reset this. Then it's going to tell me to select one. Now see through the screen. There are different niche here. There is travel niche. All you have to be doing is talking about traveling and all stuffs. Your book will major on solving problem about traveling from state to state, nation to nation, country to country, depending. If you want to talk about self-help like me, because this is my niche, I talk about self-help. I can tell you on food you will eat. I don't do coloring, no. I don't do journals, no, because those are low content though, and it's saturated, but they are part of self-help. Self-help means it can be book that can help you. I'm not into diagram. So inside the self-help, I decided to pick out devotions. So I can talk about devotions. I can talk about jokes that can help you and some stuff. So some people will start this. The next day they are into trend, talking about trend, because they said trend is paying. The next thing they hear is they talk about summary. They say, oh, I want to do summary. Summary is good. Summary pays. And you see them running into doing summary. And at the end, they are so confused. Mind you, what I'll just tell you is at every niche, there is a customer for you. Yes. And one of the niche I think is the self-help niche, which has a lot of things. So you can pick one. My first sales came from 90-page devotion I made. As an independent publisher, I just made that with some ChatGPT, which we know that's paraphrased it and get my stuff, and I have it. So learn to focus on a niche is very, very important. Focus on one niche and do it very well. Ensure in the niche you have quality instead of quantity. But if you can merge both of them together, that is very, very good. If you can merge both of them, so nice, very, very nice. If you can do quality and quantity, trust me. And stop putting your mind. Let me just correct one thing. Stop putting your mind in this place. Like you place your mind over the number of books you've created. You said, oh, I've made 50 books and no stuff. Keep on doing stuff. One day, Amazon will turn their stuff to you and you will so much smile. You have the $300, $100 you'll be looking for. And you'll be grateful you didn't give up anyway. So let's continue. Almost done with this. We're just having more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here we have, you don't focus on a niche. We've talked about poor book format. Yes, this is another crazy stuff we should talk about. Your book, the way you formatted it is so poor. From here now, I'm going to hit on this content. Now from here now, if you open this book, don't publish it. It's already on Amazon so that you don't lose your account. Anyway, you should be careful about plagiarism and some stuff. So from here now, you see the whimsical whisper. This is it. Now, a collection of 100 shorts and stuff. Then I moved on to putting the author name, Kalti Ben. Then the next thing I did was to put my stuff. When I mean my stuff, this I designed the book cover, put it there. Then I moved on to the next stuff, copyright. Then I moved on to why you should have this book. The first 10 pages of your book should give them reason why they should buy your book. So this is another thing you should understand. Formatting is very key. Not just the font size or the font weight or the font family or the font type. No. What I'm trying to tell you is you should have a very nice setup. So from here, why you should buy this book, I talked about why you should buy this book and the features there. Then I moved on to table of content. Then from there, I moved on to the next one, which is introduction. I started by writing welcome to this. Then after that, we can now start reading about the joke. At the end, I did some conclusion. From here, if you see down there, I have the conclusion part, and that was the end. That is the end of this book. Then another thing you should notice is the spacing. Spacing is very, very important. Over here, I have a spacing of almost. So I have a spacing of 1.5 spacing. Some can use doubles, some can use stuff. Then in my font family, I use the font type, Time New Romance. The font size, I decided to use 11 because the least you can use on Amazon is 7. Yes, so I decided to use 11. Some advise 12, but I don't want my printing cost to be much. I decided to use 11 because I have a page of 335 page. Then over this place at the file, I decide to page setup. I'm just showing everything I've done in this book. I use A5. I move on to other stuffs and it was good. So 111 here, I used that and I don't have problem about this. And this is a book, depending on when you're watching it. Last month I did this and this book just gave me a lot of stuffs because there's really hopes in this that next month this book will start selling because I niche down very well and stuffs. So ensure you take time to format your book. Don't just rush in. I use Google Doc to format. If it's Microsoft Word you use, awesome. Anything you use, but ensure you follow all these principles. Remember, this human being that read this and this robot don't read it. So imagine you're talking to somebody with your book. That is it, because you are a content creator, you are writing, you are a content creator. So what you are doing is you are talking to people with your books. So instead of, it means you are not there, your book is the one doing the talking. So you must add emotions to it, you must add other stuff that will make them pick interest in going into your book and buy it. You get. So another one there, I think, after the poor book format, which I've told you, one we should consider next is this. You lack patience, perseverance, and discipline. This is really one thing I think everyone needs. Yes. You lack patience. You do the first one, you go straight to your board like this, you come and reload the report and you don't see any stuff. I'm going to just continue without saving. At the report stand, you see 0 point this, you say, oh no, I'm not going to publish again, this is not for me. Yes, it is not for anyone. It's not for anyone. Months past, this is for just this month, and this next month it gets better, next 2 months it gets better. I am not giving up. I don't expect you to give up. Just like I told you about my YouTube channel. If you're nice, if you're smart enough, this is not even my first YouTube channel. The first one got hacked due to my negligence and some stuffs. I don't know why people are wicked and stuff like this. And I started building this one all from scratch. I decided to focus on Amazon and some web stores because I'll not be going out of it. That's much of the thing I'll be doing is what you can learn with your phone and other stuffs. So I would advise, please support this channel by liking this video, dropping your best comment so that we'll grow together. I'll be talking on Amazon. I'll be talking about tools online you can use to get different skills and build yourself. It's very key. So I've lost that and I am not giving up and I'm starting all over. Trust me. And I believe you should be part of your own success as well. So that's why I told you, you lack discipline. You wake up in the morning, you don't know what to do, you don't know what to publish. In the morning, sit down. If it is in the midnight, you don't have data, buy cheaper plans. If you're in Nigeria, buy cheaper plans. Take your pen and paper, write what you want to publish, do your research, take 3 hours, do your research. Then perseverance, be patient enough and keep on pushing, because if you don't push, trust me, you will soon give up. Trust me, success is not built overnight. Success takes time. It takes a lot of time. And I know you're learning something from this video. Then finally on this is this. You are a failure. Yes, when I say you are a failure, it means that is what your mind always tell you. Some people said here that failure, F-A-I-L, means first attempt in life. No one is a failure except the person who refused to stand up. So go back to that course you've rejected, go and start all over. Take time and go through this. If there's other tips I'm going to give you, but I want you to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified when I make amazing content like this. And if you want to get a full mentorship, you want to be part of my team so that I'll tell you everything I'm doing and how we are doing it and all the extensions that was installed here and all this you can see here, I advise you send me a message so that we move on into our permanent site or the promised land. Catch you, I'll see you on the inside. Ensure you subscribe. Bye for now.